Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'll do the Penn State Oregon recap after this. I wanted to get the Dodger recap done right quick. Game 2 of 3 against the Seattle Mariners, and the Dodgers win 5-3. I know these games, now one more game left of the regular season, doesn't really matter that much. The really only thing I'm really watching for is the bullpen, to kind of get a more clear view. Who will I trust for the postseason? Because Glasnow, he only goes 3 innings. They optioned Will Klein today, which some people were up in arms about. It's not going to be long. He wasn't going to pitch today or tomorrow. He'll be back for the postseason. It was kind of like they called up Andrew Heaney. It was like a little audition. He gave up that 3-run homer. Pitched 2 innings, he gave up that 3-run homer, so I don't think he's going to be in the postseason roster. But besides that, I thought the pitching was really good. The bullpen really impressive tonight. 9 total strikeouts from Blake Trinan, Alex Vesia, and Edgardo Henriquez. Edgardo was nasty in that 9th inning, throwing 102 past those hitters. Looked disgusting out there, man. Phenomenal job by the bullpen. Once again, Blake Trinan even struck out 3, so we'll see, man. Hopefully he's getting his confidence up now. Hopefully he's starting to get some confidence. Got a scoreless inning, struck out 3 after last night's terrible outing. Strikes out 3 tonight. Vesia struck out all 3 batters he faced. And Henriquez strikes out 3. Jack Dreyer had another scoreless outing. Tyler Glasnow went 3 scoreless. I think the plan was like 3 to 5 innings, so he went out after 3 innings. The bullpen took over from there, and they done a really damn good job. That's really the thing I've been watching for. I really don't care if they win or lose these games, because it's not going to affect them either way, because they're going to be in the wild card regardless. But yeah, I wanted to see if Heaney could be an option for October. I wanted to see that. Most likely not. I mean, I didn't think it was going to happen regardless. But yeah, Tanner Scott's definitely going to be in the postseason roster now. Scott-tober. They're calling it. Scott-tober. How about Kike Hernandez? 3 for 4 tonight. 2 RBIs. He had the 2 RBI double to give the Dodgers the win off Andres Munoz. Got the 2-run double off their closer. I know these games really don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but to really shut down their lineup with our bullpen, and they're playing their starters. It's not like they're not. To really shut them down with our bullpen, maybe our bullpen's on the uprise. Maybe they're on the up. I'm just trying to be optimistic. But a great series win. Glasnow was good in his final tune-up. Really a tune-up, going 3 innings, 3 scoreless. Rushing had a 2-run homer in this game. Kike with a 2-run go-ahead double. Dreyer, Trinan, Vesia, and Henriquez were all great, because we're gonna need all them in October. We're gonna need them in October. I've been shitting on Trinan a lot, but we're gonna need him. We're gonna need him just to be Blake Trinan from last year, man. He had a bunch of swing and miss tonight. What did I say last night? He hasn't had a bunch of swing and miss. We need Blake Trinan, despite how much I've been, saying how bad he's pitched. We need him in these high leverage situations. But just absolute dominance from Trinan, Vesia, and Henriquez with 9 straight strikeouts. Encouraging inning from Blake Trinan for sure. At the final of the game of the regular season tomorrow, it's fitting to have Kershaw on the mound for his final career start. That's fitting. His last regular season start. He's going to probably do some work out of the bullpen for the playoffs. Playoffs. You talking about playoffs? But let's go over the pitching here. Glasnow goes 3 innings, 3 hits, no runs. 1 walk. He strikes out 3. Andrew Heaney, 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for Heaney. Definitely not going to be an option for October, but it is what it is. Jack Dreyer goes 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Been a very pleasant surprise out of the bullpen this year, the rookie Jack Dreyer. Blake Trinan goes 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. It was a really encouraging inning. Struck out 3, And the swing and miss was there. The swing and miss, which was a very good positive. The only hit he gave up was a ground ball, I think, in an open gap. But then you go to Vesia, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. His fastball isn't the fastest, but has so much break on it, man. And he strikes out all 3 batters he faced. And don't tell Alex Vesia these games don't matter, because he was hot getting that last strikeout. Don't tell him these games don't matter. And then Henriquez, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. This guy's a beast out of that bullpen. Throws 102, and they finished with 9 consecutive strikeouts. And Henriquez got his first save of the season. And finally, we're getting positive signs out of this bullpen, which is very good. And this is the 11th different Dodgers pitcher to record a save. So, great job by the bullpen. 9 consecutive strikeouts to end the ball game. Dalton Rushing hit a 2-run home run tonight. Absolutely crushed it. Pitched down the middle. Absolutely a dick shot, or whatever the fuck they call it. A piss missile. Or whatever the fucking people call home runs. But Kike Hernandez, his last 3 games, he's 6 for 13, 4 extra base hits, 4 RBIs, and he's raised his season batting average 15 points and his OPS 45 points. Why does that matter? Well, he is a postseason player. And what's coming up? Oh, the postseason. October. That's why even when KK was getting struggled during the regular season, he's just I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know what it is with him from the regular season to the postseason. Yes, he just steps up and the lights are the brightest. Mr. October, Kike Hernandez. Has to be an everyday starter out there in some capacity. Yeah, he cleared the bases there to give us the lead, and a great job by the bullpen in the final 4 innings. For the offense, Edman 0 for 5, Betts 0 for 4, Freeman 1 for 2, 2 walks, Pages 0 for 4, Comporto 1 for 3, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Alex Call 0 for 3 and a walk. They got the 2 walks there in the 9th inning. Rojas 1 for 4, but he moved the runners to 2nd and 3rd. Kike 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, and Rushing 1 for 4, 2 RBIs with 2 homers, 4 of the 5 runs from the 8 and 9 hitters. For the Seattle Mariners, Logan Gilbert goes 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. So he got 5. I thought Logan Gilbert pitched well. He gave it that 2-run homer. But other than that, I thought he pitched well in his tune-up before the ALDS, I believe, because they got the first round bye. Logan Evans goes 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Andres Munoz. 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. Just didn't have the command to start his outing, and then Kike hit that double. Arozarena 3 for 5, Cal Raleigh 0 for 4. They done a good job against him these first 2 games. Julio Rodriguez was 1 for 4. Polanco 1 for 3, a walk, 3 RBIs on a 3-run homer. Suarez 0 for 4. Canzone 0 for 4 and a walk. Rayleigh, Rivas, and Ford were all each 1 for 4. Let's go over your team stats here. The Dodgers, they had 7 hits, 5 runs, no errors. They improved to 92 and 69. 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th. Mariners, 8 hits, 3 runs, no errors. They scored 3 in the 5th. They dropped to 90 and 71. Let's go over your scoring summary. Top of the 5th, Rushing homers, make it 2-0. Bottom of the 5th, Polanco homers, makes it 3-2. Top of the 7th on a wild pitch by Logan Evans, ties the game. And then top of the 9th, Kike hits a 2-run double to make it 5-3 and give the Dodgers a 5-3 victory against the Seattle Mariners. And they took 2 out of the first 3 here. So, good series, man, for the first 2 games for the Dodgers. And tomorrow, 3:10, I think 3:10 for the final regular season game, final regular season start of Clayton Kershaw's career. So, good to see him take 2 out of the first 3. I know these games really don't matter. I keep saying these games really don't matter, but the only thing I've really watching for, the main things, is the bullpen. Because I'm confident in anything else. Starting pitching, offense, I'm confident in that. Things I've really been watching for is the bullpen, and I feel like tonight could be a turning point for the postseason. Who knows? But the Dodgers still won't know their wild card opponent until tomorrow, because it wasn't decided today. It's either going to be the Mets or the Reds, so we'll see who it is tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow, Clayton Kershaw and Bryce Miller, 3:10 Eastern, Clayton Kershaw's final regular season start. So, yeah, that's all to say, man. Final game of the regular season. Cover all 162 games, and then we'll get ready for the postseason. Have a day off Monday, and then recap, and then start with Tuesday with the playoffs. Can't wait for these MLB playoffs. But yeah, that's all to say here. Peace. Leave a like, subscribe for more on this shit.